Die gebeure van die afgelope dae het die ekonomiese en politieke spanninge in die land in skerp relief geplaas. Iemand wat al lank waarsku dat Suid-Afrika 'n tikkende tydbom is die sakeman Moeletsi Mbeki. Steven Tau het vandag met hom gaan gesels.
Moeletsi Mbeki is 'n bekende ekonoom, politieke ontleder en ook die broer van die voormalige president Thabo Mbeki. Hy het reeds in 2012 gesê, Suid-Afrika is gevaarlik onstabiel omdat mense gewoon keelvol is vir 'n ekonomie wat nie hulle lewens verbeter nie. Die afgelope week het inderdaad gewys hoe plofbaar die situasie in die land is.
Many people believe that it is the ANC that has brought us to this point. Do you agree with that? And if yes, do you think the ANC is capable of leading us out of the situation?
The ANC has been given a mandate by the people of South Africa during the last 27 years to make a difference in their lives. But when I look at the upheavals that have been going on and the looting and all the rest of it, that has been going on in the last few days, then it tells me that the ANC has not delivered, certainly to the expectations of the population. And the population is now starting to articulate that it is going to look after itself in its own way. Without lowering the expectations of the good life that the ANC had promised. If you don't deliver it after 27 years, the people are then saying, well, sorry, we're going to help ourselves to the shops, to the goods, which is the looting that we saw going on.
Mbeki het jare terug gewaarsku dat 'n soort Arabiese lente moontlik op Suid-Afrika waag. In 2011 het mense in verskeie Arabiese lande in opstand gekom teen hulle regerings.
So we're seeing something similar. Jacob Zuma is imprisoned. He has obviously some poor people see him as one of them. And he's being imprisoned by the black middle class who they don't see as people like Cyril Ramaphosa, billionaires. So that's what triggers the anger. So it is very similar to South Africa and North Africa is very similar. And that's why you are seeing something similar to what happened in the Arab Spring in North Africa. Hopefully it doesn't end up like the civil war in Syria, because remember the civil war in Syria was part of the Arab Spring. So when you're having a society with lots of poor people, you have to be very careful as a government. What is it that you actually do? Because any spark can create a huge fire.
Mbeki voel sterk daaroor dat daar gans te veel gemaak word van etniese mobilisering en stamgebondenheid. Hy sê hy sien min bewyse dat dit bygedra het tot die geweld. Hy sê dit is nog moontlik om Suid-Afrika se ekonomie op die regte pad te kry, maar vir dit om te gebeur, sal die regering hulle ingesteldheid moet verander.
How can a rich country like South Africa compared to Cuba be dependent on Cuba for water engineers? It's disgraceful. It shows lack of self-respect by our government. It shows lack of dignity by the leaders of South Africa. They have a beggar mentality that they go around the world begging instead of building their own country. This is really one of the big problems that we're faced with, is the mindset of the ruling elite in South Africa. Is this mindset, they have an inferiority complex. So they don't think they can solve South Africa's problems. They think Cuba must solve South Africa's problems.